Hey, Nick, we need a tagline for the podcast.
No.
Real life opinions. Movie reviews told by fans and not critics.
We're not getting any better at this, are we?
No, we're not.
So it's just me and Laura tonight.
Right? How fucked up is that?
Danny, you don't exist.
Well, no. He exists for the first hour of the movie, and then his opinion doesn't matter.
Well, not that you should have a high opinion on this. What do you want? We're trying to do a podcast here.
Get out of here.
Looking for my Switch games.
Be gone.
Get out of here. Kick bricks. Every time you see his head, Daddy, you gotta go scoot. 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 Get out of
That's your
here.
role tonight.
So, Laura, what are we doing tonight?
Apparently, you and I are doing Christmas in Wonderland because the other three failed miserably.
You know what? After watching this movie, was it a failure? Maybe they're the smart ones.
They agreed to this, and I watched it reluctantly.
I was legitimately curious because I know West Edmonton Mall like the back of my hand.
Right?
And yeah, I knew this was going to be a bad movie.
It was bad.
I didn't
it was
know.
so bad.
I didn't know it was going to be this bad. So
when you said that this was one of the ones on the list, literally when I kept sitting there going, why? Please no. There's a reason. And now you know it.
at least with Santa's sleigh last week, it was an enjoyable bad, right?
Right. This one was literally one of those ones. Once you've seen it once, you do not need to see it again because you remember how horrible it is.
When you watch this movie, you want to burn your retinas out to like never witness it ever again.
100%. The overacting by everybody except for that sweet little girl. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, when the little girl is the best actor in your movie,
There's a problem.
oh my god. Chris Kattan was like, he was bad for Chris Kattan. Like, normally he's not a good actor.
Right? But this movie suited him because he could be a bad actor. But it didn't suit him because he was bad at acting as a bad actor.
I would say the best adult performance was honestly the guy from Jackass, Preston Lacey.
Yeah.
Like, the only moment in this movie that made me laugh was when he was running faster than the kids that he was chasing.
Oh, because of the ghost in the mall.
Yeah, the mall ghost.
I wanted to reach through the screen, honestly, though, and like sew his mouth shut.
Yeah, every word he said was like annoying, and not the good kind of annoying, right?
It was mainly while he was eating.
It was like disgusting.
Right? Like, super glue wouldn't have helped. Sewing it shut would have helped.
You don't realize this is the second Christmas movie with Chris Kattan we've done this month?
No, actually, I didn't realize that.
He was one of the people murdered off right at the beginning of Santa's sleigh.
Well, it makes sense. Oh, okay. No, yeah. Now I remember. I remember.
In my head, canonically, he made this movie, and then Santa murdered him.
Serves him right. It's like, you dumbass, you destroyed this movie. You're dead now. You're dead to me. So we should have watched this one first, so we could see him die.
Yes. I want to watch that one now just to watch him pass away.
Right? Just the first 5 minutes of the movie.
What did you think of Patrick Swayze in this?
Oh my god. Okay, so unlike Corey, I generally like Patrick Swayze. I like his movies. And then he came out with this. And I was like, ugh. Can you tell it's like the end of your career when you do this?
He was unrecognizable.
Right. Well, this one was, I think it was a year after his prostate cancer diagnosis.
Okay, that actually explains a lot.
Yep.
Because he doesn't look well in this either.
No, and he's lost a ton of weight. His skin's like sagging, and he's just almost yellow.
We have a man that's not here. Hey, person who's not here in the background, can you Google these facts for us?
Nope, sorry. I'm not here.
Okay, do you know what?
She don't do it either when they put you in a corner either.
I do so. I just flashed the screen.
Oh, that's fair.
Right.
That's fair.
Thank you, Danny. I mean, person that's not here.
I'm not here.
How far did you actually make it in the movie, Danny? Was it the first hour?
He watched half.
I
You
watched half. That's about it.
How much long was this movie?
Like an hour and...
That's
I
it?
got to where they were in the mall with Catan and they dropped the money and then they were spending the money like fools. Yeah. And then I saw Patrick Swayze buying that snowplow.
For his wife?
For his wife. And he's like, no, keep trying it again. I'm like, okay.
No.
See, and you know what's stupid? With my line of work now, if Mark had bought me a snowblower, I would have been in heaven.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you. How did you know?
Right? How did you know I wanted this so bad?
I can't believe he had to stand in line that long for the snowblower, considering there was no fucking snow.
Okay, so that one I would have questioned. You're buying me a snowblower. It's brown outside. Are you dumb? Like, but granted, okay, he's from LA, so maybe that one little snowflake it would have scared the shit out of him.
It did snow like the very next day, right?
Well, yeah, it's Alberta. You gotta have snow on Christmas. And to answer your question, because Danny's slow, this movie is
And
one...
Carmen Electra. I didn't see her too.
Huh?
I saw Carmen Electra too in there.
Before she dyed her hair?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Is that who that was? Was Carmen
Yeah,
Electra? I didn't realize that's who that was.
Yeah.
Oh my god. She was terrible in this.
She's terrible anyway.
But she was like terrible in this.
It suits. So this movie is an hour and 38 minutes. So,
It felt like it was 7 hours long.
right?
I felt like it was long.
It really felt that way. So I turned it on at work and I read the condo bylaws while it was playing, and it did draw my attention on a couple things as you're going, you're an idiot. And then I go back to the bylaws, and then I go back and, wow, you're really an idiot. We're gonna catch him on the escalator. Quick, hop on and slide down. It don't work that way.
Doesn't make any sense.
Like, this does not work at all. And then, yeah, here, if you step on this spot, you'll break through the glass. Just this spot.
Wait, that when she broke the glass and had her step on it, I'm just kind of like, you're trying to murder this lady.
Right?
Like, how do you know what's underneath this glass? Because you can't really see that well.
And what part did she fall into? Like, obviously she fell where the pirate ship is. But did she really fall in the deep end? And how actually deep is that?
It's not terribly deep. Because they used to have the submarines, and it was probably, I bet you it's 10 feet or less.
Oh, so she should have been dead.
She fell like 40 feet.
Right? She should have been dead.
Like, you need a deep end pool. You don't need a 10-foot pool. That's not deep enough.
You need the ocean.
You would have died.
You just died.
And this little girl's the good guy.
Right? Oh, you're such a good girl. Bye. Like,
God.
they made her into such an evil 6-year-old. I love it. And that evil 6-year-old still had the best acting.
When it was this. God, this movie was bad. It was fucking bad. When they are standing in line to like the Santa Claus thing, and it's like an hour-long line, and the older brother goes away. The older brother was.
He was a dick.
Wait, he didn't know how to act. He literally, like, there's bad acting and then there's not knowing how to act.
Well, maybe they pulled him out of high school and just said, you're doing this. Read the script.
But that's kind of what it looked like, because, like, it
No,
didn't.
yeah, the actor came from Twilight movies.
Did he
Yeah,
actually?
he's one of them from the Twilight movies.
He was a lot younger in this movie than. Oh no, I know which one he
yeah,
is
yeah,
now.
Now you get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
he
he
was
look-
bad in that in
Yeah,
Twilight
he
too.
was, yeah.
I mean, he was better than this, but bad in Twilight.
It was like everything he did in this movie, he was just doing the same thing. Okay, now we need Corey. Oh, hey, look at that. We're going. I'm glad you know that because I sure didn't know that.
Laura knows all Corey's codes.
Yeah. So does he change expression in the Twilight movies?
No.
No.
Because it was just like scared,
Yeah.
angry, happy. And for those that can't see with the podcast, we're making the exact same face. So who is he well known?
No.
No.
He was just some rando in the Twilight movies?
Yep.
It must be a low fucking par to get into the Twilight movies. I've never seen a
Probably.
minute of them.
There was a lot of no names
Mm-hmm.
in the Twilight movies, but there were some big actors in the Twilight movies too, which kind of scares me.
Well, didn't the Twilight movies make big actors? Like they were big names afterwards?
They made some big actors, but there was
Mm-hmm.
some of the older cast, like Dakota Fanning was in them.
Yeah, but she wasn't a name yet.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, she was.
Well, I guess she kind of was. She was like a youth actress, right? So, yeah, okay, I'll give you that. She was a bit of a name at that time.
Yeah, because
She was actually a bit of a big deal.
She was, because right after that one, she went in. She did that rocker movie where they were Joan and the Blackhearts. I can't remember the name now.
Joan Jett?
Yeah, it was about Joan Jett prior, like,
Uh-huh.
when she joined the first band.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't remember the name of it now.
Cherry Bomb?
That's the song that they sang was Cherry Bomb.
I thought that was the name of the movie, was Cherry Bomb.
No.
Okay. Guy that's not here, what movie is it?
Or maybe it is Cherry Bomb, but I'm pretty sure
Oh,
it's
but
not.
he did star in X-Men Last Standing too.
Also, not a great movie.
Right?
Who was he in X-Men Last Stand?
Jimmy the Leech.
Jimmy the Leech.
That explains everything.
But he was nominated for a Young Artist Award for Best Performance in a feature film supporting young actor.
What movie?
The X-Men, The Last
He
Standing.
got an award
He
for...
said nominated, not an award. I said nominated.
Who would nominate that movie for anything other than a Razzie? Because that's the worst. Is that the worst X-Men movie? or is Wolverine Origins worst?
That's a toss-up.
Wolverine Origins at least has some like really cool things that happen in it, despite being a really bad movie.
And for the older brother, his first movie was The Butterfly Effect. He was a 7-year-old Tommy.
Oh, we weren't talking about the older brother. I was
talking about the older brother with the same.
Yeah,
that
you were
was-
talking about the younger brother was in Twilight?
No, the older brother was in Twilight.
Oh, okay. I was slightly confused in what you were talking about.
That's something.
When the younger brother, you didn't get to this part, Danny, but like when they found that elf room,
Right?
what the fuck was that?
Acid is what that was.
I'm just like, is this supposed to be Santa's workshop?
You open up a boiler room door and there's some really weird looking elves sitting there doing whatever with toys. No, that's called acid.
I think Spawn had better CG than that.
Probably, but I'm pretty sure that, he just opened up the door and got gassed and ended up high. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened. It wasn't actually a door to the North Pole. It was noxious gas and he was hallucinating.
Yes! Because I think I was if I opened it and saw that.
Now, you didn't get to Man Who's Not Here. You didn't get to Tim Curry, did you?
No.
Oh my God. You're lucky.
I didn't. Once again, the same thing with Patrick Swayze. Like, what was going on with Tim Curry?
So I'm pretty sure with Tim Curry that they told him, think Clue, but worse.
Oh, it's not even like he was so good with
Right,
Clue.
but like the overacting in the detective part, but make it worse.
Tim Curry overacts in everything he's in, but this
That's
was
what makes
just
him good.
yeah, that's what makes him good is the overacting, right?
So maybe that's why it's so bad. Is they looked at everybody and went, Tim Curry's the cop, so they were like, we got to beat him.
Maybe. He didn't. Did he overact? I just thought he acted bad. Like I didn't know if it was like okay. If it was an overact, like the accent was a little much, but
A little. And did you notice that he kept screwing it up?
yes, he was screwing up his own accent.
Right? It was like he'd start off and he's got this really crappy Scottish accent, and then they'd correct him on the name, and he'd be like, "Really? I'm sorry, Scottish people don't do that. At least from what I know."
And the end didn't make any sense where he's just kind of like, oh, yes, this, you're that person. And they were trying to be funny. And then he just kind of like forgot their name.
He hasn't been the same since he got kicked in the head by that horse. He was better?
Let's hope so. Let's hope so.
And not only that, they're Mounties. What Mountie have you ever seen wear a suit and tie?
Maybe a detective. I don't know, but normally they're in a uniform, right?
Do RCMP even have detectives?
No, they would have to have detectives. They do have some.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah, because they're still a cop, right? Like they're. Let's not get too hung up on the Royal Mounted Police because, like, that was only put in there anyway because people don't know that Canada has real cops. Like, there's Mounties and then there's not Mounties. What did you see?
They do have investigators.
Investigators.
Yes.
Do they wear a suit and tie?
I didn't ask that part.
No pictures of them?
Nope. Maybe. Hang on.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do have normal detectives that do suit and tie kind of stuff.
No, apparently they're investigators dressed like actual cops.
Well, that's not... Listen, some lady fell from 40 feet and survived in this. Let's not get too hung up on him wearing a suit and tie as an RCMP.
Fine.
There was a fucking ghost of the mall that made no sense at all.
Whose name was... What was his name again? Because the dog's name was...
Doug. Was it Doug?
No, Brent.
Brent?
I think. Pretty sure it was... You were supposed to be Googling this.
Gary.
Gary.
Gary. Yeah.
And-
Thanks, Gary. And then they
and
look
the-
at the dog.
Right, and the dog... And the guy's name is Dog or something like that.
The guy's name was Wolf.
Wolf.
Gary
that's
and
it.
Wolf.
Yeah. And he's like, what?
I
So-
looked up the X-Men, that's it. The worst movie was Dark Phoenix.
That makes sense, too.
Dark Phoenix was pretty bad. You know what Dark Phoenix did? It had the curse of being forgettable.
No, it said it was very disappointing in box office, poor reviews, and the ending for the original X-Men.
I would
For low notes. And the critics. And the story, it sucked. And the acting sucked.
say Last Stand's worse than it, though.
No, Last Stand was second.
Yeah.
And then X-Men Origins was the third.
Oh, interesting.
Phoenix was pretty bad.
Yep, sure was.
Shoot.
Hey, shoot!
Yeah, get out of here. Kick bricks. Get. Hey, I said get out of here.
And I don't want to know about your bodily functions either.
We let him in here to poop?
Apparently.
I don't know. I don't know if that's allowed or not.
You didn't watch the movie, you get to shit your pants.
So, was there any redeeming qualities of this movie at all, Laura?
No.
You can't think of a single
No,
thing.
because think of it too. How many Santa Clauses do they need to have that are actually real?
Well, was that the same dude? I think that was the same guy.
I think so, but they had 4.
Yeah.
4! How are they... Seriously, I'm going to talk to your wife in the LA airport while your daughter's sitting on my knee to give me her Christmas wish. Well, I'm talking to somebody else, and then I'm gonna roll up in a Rolls
Rolls Royce.
Oh, and appear on your front lawn from a freaking statue light up thing.
A broken statue light up thing.
Right, because his head was in his hand. But did you notice when they got home, his head was on?
Santa must have done that.
Are you sure? It might have been the RCMP.
And the RCMP fucked up the rest of the house. Like, the RCMP were not doing very good things in this movie. Like, how do they have no fucking search warrant or nothing like that. They've got Grady closed caption or closed circuit TVs, and they just fucking wrecked their house on that alone. Like,
well, this kid paid me in like some hundreds.
Yeah, okay. Oh, that's the kid right there. We're going to ransack their house.
Right. My cameras at the buildings are better than their cameras.
Well, this was 2005.
I think my cameras have been in since about, 1998.
Oh.
And they're still better.
Would you, like, with great confidence, go to somebody's house and ransack it with the video quality on your apartment buildings?
No. Maybe. No. No.
And, like, when the older brother and the dad got in for questioning, they're...
But why'd they arrest the girlfriend?
Right? She had nothing to do with it.
Right. And
how fucking creepy was the girlfriend thing? Like,
a little bit. He goes hunting her down in the freaking swimming pool, which I still want to know how he got into the swimming pool with his shoes on.
He jumped the balcony.
Oh, is this movie why they now have glass up?
Yes.
Okay. That makes sense. I'm pretty sure they always had it, but okay. But, he goes hunting and finds oh, look, there's a girl in a red bikini. That's the right one.
Like, if I did that, I would get, like, some sort of sexual assault charge against me.
Right?
You just can't, like, you're her.
Yeah. I'd be like, who the fuck are you? And stay away from me.
Oh, I hate everything too because I'm also from LA.
Right. And what are the even odds of finding somebody on Christmas Eve who's also from LA and hates the place?
In a red bikini.
In a red bikini.
Yeah.
Who's also lost their siblings.
Mm-hmm. You got to be having a good time if you're at West End in a fucking, like, at the water park, like.
Right. Well, what gets me is, so he leaves. I mean, you have to be having a good time there, but he leaves his brother and sister at Santa's whatever.
So he can go chasing chicks in bikinis.
Yeah.
He's a bad brother.
He's a horrible brother. I would have been like, okay, once you're done here, you're going to go over to the amusement park. Mm-hmm. Run amok, stay in there. Mm-hmm. It would have made more sense.
Would have made a lot more sense.
They're all horrible.
My love. He gets so confused, like, oh my God, I told them to stay here.
Right.
Like, that was a fucking, like, several hours ago.
Right. And Patrick Swayze on that one, too. Well, they were at Santa's... I seriously can't remember it. They were seeing Santa an hour ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at least an hour ago. Do you want to hide a body? You're muzzling the hide a body.
I'm muzzling the hide a body.
Okay.
Maybe.
Why don't you just hang up the phone?
I'm trying. I think I got it. Okay.
Yeah, you did it. Oh, yeah. Terrible parenting, terrible siblingship, just terrible everything. And what kind of... The dad's kind of fucking lazy when you think about it. Like, he's not working. He lost his job.
Without even starting it.
And he hasn't emptied any of the boxes yet in the house.
Right. I forgot.
Yeah.
And the kid knew that he lost his job. Because, well, the kid opened... That is mail fraud, by the way. How'd you know that dad lost his job? I opened his mail.
Well, is it mail fraud when your kid does it to you?
Yes.
Okay.
If it is not addressed to you, it is mail fraud.
Okay.
It's just bad. The whole thing is bad.
It's very bad.
And so my question on that one too is, okay, you come up here to start a new job. Obviously, you've lost your job in LA. How the hell did they buy a house up here without having citizenship?
Right? That makes no sense at all. Like they would be renting a place and working up here on a visa because that's how it works.
Right? And their daughter, so if that place is a rental unit, their daughter is chiseling out the fireplace.
He did stop that though.
See, it's not real. It doesn't go anywhere. She kept going.
How the fuck did they have a fire at the end of it?
Santa!
That makes it that.
They didn't have a Christmas tree either.
Well, yeah, but I don't understand how if the fireplace couldn't have a fire. So if the chimney
You
is
saw the movie Santa Claus, right?
where it forms,
He just makes a chimney, but he left it.
I.
He left it.
You don't think that the house is filling up with carbon monoxide?
Maybe a little.
Just like
Just a
we've
little.
got a fire and the whole house is full of carbon monoxide,
even put
and we're
in-
all going to pass out.
But it's this great, big, beautiful white brick fireplace with grate and everything, and the one that she was chiseling out was slanted.
Mm-hmm.
So he left it. I mean, he also brought in the elves. I want him to come to my house. Seriously. They could come clean my house. They could do it all for me. Because, like, those elves unpacked and made dinner.
Yeah, like how the fuck? Like that turkey's got to be cold.
Oh, it would be.
Like, what kind of fever dream did they have that, like, either the dad was completely fucking gored and doesn't remember making turkey dinner, like he's just high as fuck, or like that turkey's cold as shit because the elves came in the middle of the night. Like,
Great.
who has turkey at like 9 in the
9
morning?
Apparently them. But they unpacked the whole house. It's like hide and seek every day.
Yeah. Oh, hon, where did you put this? Just kind of like, I put it right here.
As you're opening up the cupboards. It would be so much fun. No. I destroyed the house as I was going.
This is basically plot hole the movie.
The whole thing is.
Like, nothing makes any sense at all.
And, okay, yeah, really. Let's sit and talk in the middle of a food court. Now, I've been to West End. It's been a long time, but I've been there. That food court is always busy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about a bag full of counterfeit money and how we're going to spend it to get money back.
It doesn't, like, how they weren't caught earlier is beyond me. And then she's just like, I'm going to go get a pedicure and get myself all done up while you guys, like,
Go
give
find
me the
my
money.
All right. Yeah.
Somebody was overhearing what was going on.
Well, somebody had to. And not only that, as a female, I can honestly say when you've got dark hair, going white like that, you're in that chair for at least 12 hours, if not days.
Well, who knows how long they were in the mall. They were in the mall for a really long time.
It was a really shitty wig, too. How it stayed on her head is beyond me.
Did it stay on when she fell?
Yep.
That's impressive.
They
That's
had
impressive.
to have glued it on somehow.
Just like suction cup right to the head.
Yeah, because it was on. And see, that's when you... I mean, anybody can spot that it's a really bad wig. But when she comes up out of the water, you're like, man, half her head's still dry.
Man, it like, I was, when she came up out of the water, I was like, what in the fuck is going on here? Because it didn't look real. Like, it.
No, and I
like,
was
I'm-
waiting for the thunk. Like, and for it just to kind of float to the top and not move.
Do you know West Ed well enough for it to bug you the way it bugged me? How they zipped across the mall?
Yes.
'Cause I'm just like, that's on the other end of the mall. That makes no sense at all.
So when they did that, even with running, I was like, where the fuck are they? Marlboro?
Yeah.
That don't work. Maybe Deerfoot still wouldn't work.
There's no way they got from one end to the other that quickly.
No. I mean, I remember going to West Ed. Crap, last time I was there was probably about 6 years ago. That's how much I despise going there. And it took us an hour to get to Vision Masters. And not to mention the parking. You get lost there. How do you know what door you're going out?
You don't know that the doors they went out goes nowhere, eh?
Yeah,
That's not a real door. That's like an emergency exit they went out.
Right? Yeah. But yeah, let's just go with this. It's because, Patrick Swayze, star. You gotta be like, okay, we're gonna film back here so they don't swarm us.
That, I legitimately think that's why they picked that specific location.
And how much you want to bet too? All the extra cops around Tim Curry were security.
Oh, probably.
Right?
Actually, I did hear that we treated them pretty good when they were in town, actually.
We should have.
Edmonton's actually a pretty respectful town for celebrities, right? Like, they don't swarm them like some places would.
Yeah, like even I don't remember if either one of them ever did anything in Calgary, but I know a lot of the actors that were there, they were very respectful. Like, Mark's uncle, way back when, went to a bar, actually comes out of the washroom, looks at everybody, throws his hands up in the air, and went, "I peed beside Superman." So it's like, okay.
Christopher Reed?
Yeah. But that's exactly how he said it, is, "I peed beside Superman."
Nice Johnson over there, Kal-El.
Right.
Oh, I don't know about you, but I only handle so much talking about this movie.
Me too. This might be the shortest podcast ever.
This movie barely deserves a podcast.
Really? Yeah, I agree.
But you're doing one.
You know what? Seriously, we agreed to this shit, and you three let us down.
I think the movie next week, Jingle All the Way too.
Oh, that's so those three.
I think we're doing it they're doing it without us. I
Right?
think, like, okay, we took a bullet for the team here.
I'm gonna sit there with jingly bells in the back and just shake them.
I gotta ask you, what genre is it?
Technically, family. Technically.
Did we say family was a genre?
Yes.
I feel like we didn't agree on family.
Well, it is.
No, I'm not gonna accept family.
Drama? It's not a comedy. It was too stupid.
I think it was a horror.
I can get behind that.
Because I was terrified the whole time watching this. When those elves came on the screen, I was horrified.
I still, acid, dude. Like, come on. But I can get behind this one. It was so horrifying because it bored me to death.
It wasn't even so bad it's good. It was just bad. Like, I can't think of a single redeeming quality of this movie. Okay, I laughed once when the big guy was chasing the kids and he ran past them.
Okay, yeah, that was pretty funny because of the mall ghost got him.
Yeah, because the mall ghost was after him.
Right, yeah. And it turned out to be Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that one was pretty good because and his squeaky shoes as he's running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the kids are just kind of like, what?
Right? And then we're just gonna. So that part was funny, and then lots of head scratchers, especially with we fed the shark. Now we're just gonna leave the bait here. Like, what the fuck?
Why would you leave the bait there?
Right. Better yet, why would you have access to the shark tank?
Yes, that should be
in the maze of the mall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there are lots of head scratchers.
So,
I will agree for horror on this one. I will agree to horror.
Danny, what genre is it?
Horror.
Horror?
It's going in horror.
It could be, but I was going to say family, but we don't have a family section.
I think we should.
I don't think
because by technicality,
it should be a family movie.
It is.
You know what? I would never make a family endure this movie.
If your kids are naughty, hey, guess what we're watching?
No!
Oh, you're being bad. Watch this. Dude.
I need you to tell me who was the worst actor in this movie.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Patrick Swayze.
Man, he was
So bad.
How do you go from being one of the generation's best actors or most well known
To that.
to and I get it, he was sick, but my God, like this is such a fall from grace.
Oh, 100% it was. And I feel bad that this was one of his last movies.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. But I would never, in a million years, you guys couldn't pay me to watch this again.
But that's kind of it's kind of an ongoing theme that like a lot of great actors' final movie
Kinda
just sucks.
Yeah.
Like Wagons East with John Candy.
Mm-hmm.
Father of the Year with Robin Williams.
Oh, Father of the Year was so bad.
Yeah. What was that one that what was the final one Chris Farley did? That was like it was another Western as well, not like John Candy's. Like that happens to these actors, I guess, end their career on such a low note, right?
Almost Heroes was Chris Farley's last.
Yes, with
Matthew Perry.
Yeah, that was a terrible movie.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
and but that one too, if you look it up, it actually says Chris Farley's last movie and how the studio ruined it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is sad.
Why, there's the odd case where you get something like a Heath Ledger, where he just ends up giving like such a performance.
Shoot!
Beat
Shoot.
both of you.
No, that doesn't work
That
on
doesn't
us.
work.
Get
Yeah,
out.
that does.
Get out.
No,
No.
it doesn't work. No,
Shoot!
Shoot!
be gone.
Be gone!
Surprise!
It's podcast time. You're not allowed back here.
Shoot!
I watched a bit of it.
Oh, so who was? If you watched a bit of it, Thomas, who was the worst actor in this movie?
All three of the kids.
All three of the kids.
I
Eh?
don't know. I think the daughter was the redeeming point.
Yeah, she was the best actress in this whole movie.
True. Okay, true. The two boys, I hated them. I wanted to punch them in the face every time.
The boys were pretty bad. For me, because I thought he was going to be the redeeming part of this movie, I thought he was going to be the one bright light. It was Tim Curry for me, because I know he can play an over-the-top, super fun, like, just steal the movie, and he gets sucked.
Well, see, and I really think that the issue with that one too, and I do respect your opinion on it, but I think the problem with it is he was given such a bad script, and it's like he knew he was supposed to be the redeeming point of this movie, and he's just like, I can't do this. I cannot make this movie good.
There's only so much you can do, right?
He might be a clown, but he's not God. That's Morgan Freeman, and I think he would have turned this down.
Final thoughts, Laura?
Never again, please. Never.
Do you got? Is it worth a rating from you?
No. It's
You-
like a 0. It is 0.
This is going to be a first for me. I've never given below a Kingdom of Crystal Skull, and this is below Kingdom of Crystal Skull. I didn't know it was possible to have a rating below Crystal Skull, but here I am. I'm giving it like
A 0.
I'm giving it a less than Crystal Skull. That's what I'm giving it.
A lesson. So it's a 0.
Yes, it's a 0. I award you no Indiana Jones.
Right?
And no Indiana Jones out of 5.
That takes a lot. This one just there is no final thoughts on this one. It's just please never
Like,
again.
just turn off the DVD.
Right?
Let the pain stop.
And I had to watch it on Pluto, which is fine. Really, commercials are wonderful.
Yeah. You're like, oh, yes, yes, thank you.
Every time that 30-second commercial came on, it was like, thank God.
on YouTube.
Yeah, I watched it on Pluto.
The quality was pretty good on Pluto.
Yeah.
So
Really, YouTube was awesome. For me.
was it good?
Yeah.
It worked better on Pluto at work. So, yeah, we have to go to the outer planets just to watch this shit.
I don't mind Pluto, to be honest, as a streaming
do I.
service.
Neither do I. That one and Tubi, I don't mind Tubi either.
Yeah, Tubi's pretty good too, actually. Yeah, I've got 3 of those free ones at home right now. I got Pluto, Tubi, and
Plex?
Yes, Plex.
Yeah, Plex is good too.
Yeah, yeah.
I have all of them.
Tubi might be my favorite out of those 3.
Well,
but-
Tubi has all the weird stuff.
yeah, that's
Like
why
the
I like
stuff
it.
you can't find anymore. But I'm finding too that Pluto has a lot of that too.
Well, the only thing that I don't like, what I like and I don't like about Pluto is that sometimes it's like TV, where they just have like the same show on repeat on
Yes.
Pluto, and it's not on demand.
Yeah.
But I actually kind of like that too because, well, if it's on demand, you just pick your favorite episode, right? Where if it's just playing in the background episode after episode, well, it might be an episode you haven't seen in a long time and being like, oh yeah, I actually like this episode, right?
Or one that you somehow miss and you're like, hey now.
Yep.
Right.
Oh.
But other than that, I'm not even asking Danny his rating.
You're allowed to give this a 0, Danny.
I was going to. Anyway.
Good.
I think this is the first 0s all around.
Right?
Like I've never given lower than a Kingdom of Crystal Skull.
Would you believe it? When this movie came out, they had it on that ABC 25 Days of Christmas.
Yeah.
That was on it.
That makes sense.
Were they trying to ruin their 25 Days of Christmas, or
And budget-wise for the movie, it didn't hit 800K.
that's how much it cost to make? Was
No,
800?
700, and I think was 747K.
So it didn't even make $1 million.
I don't think so. That was their
Wow.
budget.
It didn't deserve to make $100 million.
No.
Or
I mean,
make
then
$1
my
million.
curiosity is what did they pay the actors? Because some of them they were pretty high, right? You got Tim Curry, you got Patrick Swayze. Did they really
I think
kind of go below their budget? Like, hey, yeah, you can give me, here's my bag of potatoes. Here's your bag of potatoes. Good luck.
I think well, that's why I think there was no snow, because they came up here, they filmed, they had like 5 days to film, and I was like, oh fuck, there's no snow in Edmonton.
Yeah, I think they
So-
did it in like the end of October.
So they were just like, well, we're gonna film anyway because we're not gonna pay these actors anything because we gotta pay them like $10,000 a day, so we just gotta fucking roll with this.
So
Uh-oh.
You gonna live there?
I'd act really bad too if I was an actor and used to making millions. $78,000.
That's how much they.
That's how much Patrick Swayze is reportedly made for Christmas in Wonderland.
You know what? I feel like it was an overpayment.
Right? Let's find out how much Tim Curry made.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I feel like Tim Curry, the reason why Tim Curry was so bad is that they shot everything in one day and didn't allow him to like redo it. So they just like, first take, we're good. First take, we're good.
And yet he likely earned his standard rate.
What's his standard rate?
Don't know. No.
Well, I don't know if Tim Curry commands a ton of money. Like, he's a well-known name, but he's not like a box office draw, right? Like,
Yeah.
people love Tim Curry, but like, he's a cult hero, right?
He
The people
is.
that love him a lot, but he's also, my grandma's not going to be like, oh yes, the next Tim Curry movie, right?
They don't even report how much he would normally make.
There's certain minimums you got to make and stuff like that, but yeah, they would have paid very little for this movie.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I would say.
Well, and you put kids in it, you don't have to pay them.
That's right.
Well,
candy.
no, see, you still have to pay them because Canada has child labor laws.
Mm-hmm.
So you still have to pay them.
Oh my God, you know what?
Yes.
So the government gives subsidies to film in your province and stuff like that, How big do you think the fucking subsidy was to film up here?
Oh, probably huge.
I bet you they got like $1 million for subsidy. So they lost money on their budget, but they made money because we
Right.
probably gave them $1 million. It's, "Oh, we'll give you $1 million for your movie because Patrick Swayze's up here."
And Tim Curry.
Curry.
But, think of all the waivers that they would have had to have signed for all those extras
Yeah.
just to be standing in the mall and not mauling them.
Yep.
Like,
That's true.
there's a lot of waivers for that one. And, usually that's only like $100 or whatever for the person.
But there's a lot of people that had that too, right?
That is a lot of people. And then to be like, yeah, there's going to be big names here. Do not talk or interact to them unless they talk to you and you have a line. But yes, no. Next week, I'm on strike.
Oh.
I even begged to watch Jingle All the Way 2 over this one. And now, fuck.
You just can't do it, eh? Maybe Jingle All the Way 2 will be like Santa's Sleigh, where it's so terrible it's bad.
It's got Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah, I love Larry the Cable Guy.
No.
Is it Jingle All the Way 2?
Yeah.
Yes. Not Jingle All the Way.
But number 2.
Because Jingle All the Way is kind of a good Christmas movie.
Yes.
Jingle All the Way 2 is not.
Shit the bed in so many ways.
And we're doing that
Next
year.
week. No,
Week.
next week.
Wasn't that Christmas time for most of you guys?
No.
Are you guys not doing anything on Christmas?
That next week is the
Chris-
21st.
21st. So,
So that one should be Krampus.
Krampus? When did we say that? No. We said terrible Christmas movies. Not horrific ones.
Fine.
I feel like it should be Krampus too.
It's already been decided off air.
It has-
But we can debate this once podcast's done.
Okay.
Good night, person who wasn't there.
Good night, Jeff and Laura.
See?
Good night, Laura.
Good night, Jeff.
Is that it?